Hey guys, welcome to the show. Tonight we have
las hermanas Majela and Anaylis Canizares from the podcast.
Oh my God! You said it right. Do you know how to say it?
This is a Cigar Dudes Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of the leaf, welcome to our show. It's time for the Cigar Dudes Podcast. Let's freaking go!
All right, we are live.
You got us.
Let's go back. Y'all are fine. Go ahead, do whatever you're doing. If y'all need a little extra time, it's okay.
That's one. This is us. That's one thing only sisters can do. You see that?
Right.
Hi guys.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for having us.
Hey, you're most welcome. We've been looking forward to it, looking to have fun. And tonight we have Clint because Aldi is on the road, and so he couldn't be with us tonight. So Clint with Momento Cigars is here with us. He's a very knowledgeable young man. Very knowledgeable. Trying to outdress us too, right? He wears that. He gets dressed like that to go to the store, like just to go to the convenience store.
Are you in Texas too?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in Texas also.
So all of you guys are in Texas.
Nope. Florida.
It's just north of y'all in Wellington or West Palm,
Wellington.
or actually Royal Palm.
Royal Palm Beach.
All right, so I'm gonna go from the top left. That's Randy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hola, Randy.
Hola.
Hola. Then the top right is. She doesn't know the hands. No, I don't know the hands. This is my top right. Ish. How do you say the name? Ish. Okay.
Ismail. Ish for short for Ismail.
It's easier. And then we have Momento. What's her name?
Clint.
Clint. Okay. All right. I'm Anna. It's easier. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you both.
Thank you.
So Anna, okay, so Anna's easier. I've been struggling. Now, how do you say it?
My real name? Oh, Majela.
No, Majela, but how do you go by something that's shorter? Or just Majela? Mahe?
Yeah.
Okay. Not the Jewish ha, right? Not Mah. Right.
Mahe, like M-A. You would spell it in English M-A-H-E. Mahe.
Okay, Mahe. Okay.
I grew up in Dominican Republic, so you can name it whatever you want. It's okay for me. They used to call me La Cubana. They used to call me Rubia, even when my hair is black. Undertaker was the famous one.
I don't know if
sweet and delicate back in time.
Notice, but Clinton and Randy, you outnumbered today. So,
Oh yeah, we're outnumbered today for sure.
From now, we are going to talk just in Spanish. So, todo bien, ¿cómo estamos?
Do you speak Spanish?
Well, I'm from Spain.
Oh, perfecto.
Soy español.
Yeah,
So we are at Republica. It's a cigar lounge in Hallandale. We come sometimes here and we record our podcasts. That's why the live is a little hard for us to figure it out because we record, send it to edit.
Right. Yeah, once you like what we were doing earlier, trying to get you going on there, it's really easy once you do it. It's just knowing. Once you do it once, you'll figure it's easy.
Okay, so that means we need a second part.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, let me say something, guys. Thank you for the cigar, the Ironclad.
Oh, you're welcome.
I smoked the Zulu and also this one that is I cannot read. This one, Banda. This is the third one that I'm going to try. Believe it or not, when I do my reels, she doesn't wash it. She's very friendly to me. So, so when I smoking and I did the reel, I said, "Oh my God, this is a cigar that my grandfather, if he were alive, he will smoke it every single day." And it
Yeah.
was very funny because when she tried the same cigar, and we were in a cigar bar, and she said, "Okay, let me try this one." I said, "Try it, because it's a good one." She tried smoking and she said, "Oh my God, this is a cigar that my grandfather would like to smoke." And I said, "Did you watch my reel?" And she said, "No." And I said, "Okay." So it was good because we both feel the same about this cigar. I appreciate what let's say we call boutique brands do,
Mhm.
because it's a huge effort, a huge passion behind the cigar, and because we are brand new aficionados, so we don't come from any brand or cigar family or anything, and we are just, and at this point I have to do it by myself. I'm very passionate, and I said whatever I think. I don't care. So I every time that I try something new, I do my best to connect. And this brand, it's really something that you can feel that is making with love, passion, and looking oh for what you really feel about cigars. It's not just a commercial brand. It's
Wow.
yeah. And when you describe it, I really need you to explain me better about the blend, because it's very particular. You took a lot of I don't
This
know.
this
It's a
this guy
singular.
right here, that's the guy who
That's
blended it.
yeah. That's the ahora guy. Cuéntame. I need to hear.
Secretos, secretos.
Yeah, I need to know
Yeah,
the
I
secret.
understood that. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing because the smell can take you, in our case, back to the childhood. I do remember my grandfather smoking, and we're not kidding. This is not paid. And it is true. When I smelled the cigar, when I light it, I was like, "What?" It smelled like my grandfather. My sister was like, "Oh my God!" I said the same thing. So it is good. It is good, and it's amazing how cigar can connect you with good cigar can connect
Yeah.
with that emotional part that has that art that is a cigar.
Yeah.
What motivated you guys to do this cigar, this blend?
Wait, so do you want to interview us? No, I'm just kidding. I want to. Okay,
Sorry
I
about it.
can sit. No, no,
That's what
you're
he said.
good.
It's
You're
like,
good.
quítale el
You are
micrófono.
good. You could sit there and talk about my cigars all day long, and I would sit there and listen. But I want people to know a little bit right now, at least at the first part, like where you come from, what you guys did, where you were born, where you were raised, and coming to the U.S. Let's talk about that a little bit, because that's interesting. Because that's similar to Ish in a way.
So we were born in Cuba. All our family are from Cuba, and then we went from Cuba to Dominican Republic. I was 10 at a time, and my sister was 18, and we lived in the R for a long time. I myself lived in the R for almost 20 years. That's why my heart is with Dominican Republic, and I claim to be Dominican because I'm also Dominican. I have the citizenship also. And that's where I started smoking when I was 20 years old, 20 something, obviously with a guy. The good that thing, already the passed good away. The good thing is always about guys with us.
Right, right.
He was the one who introduced me to the cigar world. But I was never into the art or into learning until my sister came to smoke like for real 6 7 years ago, and then she really enjoyed it and tried to get me into the art, into learning about cigar. And from that, I think you should take over and tell your story. Okay. So of course, I burned Cuba. I went to DR when I was 18. Again, DR, it's part of my heart. It's was my election. I decided to become Dominican. So over there, I learned about a lot of things. Also, how not to behave as a communist because we are rough and whatever. So they domesticated me, which I really appreciate. The art was a filter. Yes, yes. I was a diamond, but a raw diamond. A raw diamond. So, but as a single Cuban, our goal was in Dominican Republic, was obviously Miami, which is not United States. It's Miami. Don't disrespect us. So my grandmother we were raised with her, and also my grandfather that used to smoke cigars lived here. So we came here because my father came with us and he got cancer, he passed away. So we decided to start working in a healthcare. She became a nurse. I became as an administrator of a home health from Medicare, whatever. So at some point, long story short, I decided to start smoking cigars for a guy. Of course, good things always come from a guy. So she was when she was in Dominican Republic, she participated in Miss Dominican Republic. She was one of the 12. Do you see the crown? Do you see the crown? She was one of the 12 semi-finals.
No. Nice.
So she started in a very popular TV show in DR. But here she is a nurse. So at some point, the little itching about going back to TV, and she said, "What we can do?" And I said, "Okay, I don't like how you call chit chat TV. The only thing that I really passionate about it's about cigar." And she said, "Okay, let's do it." So our passion about shoes that I have a collection from more than 300. And that is why we decided to name our podcast Puro y Tacón.
Tacón is
Cigars
here.
and stilettos. Yes.
Cigars Anaylis. Cigars Anaylis.
Again?
Okay.
Cigars
No, I
and
got that's what I was thinking. It's cigars and heels. Okay.
or cigars
Yeah,
and
cigars.
stilettos.
Yeah. For the first 2 years, I was smoking only Opus X. A little bougie. I didn't know about it because I didn't pay for that. I just smoked it. Sorry about it. I had a sponsor back in time, so I smoke Opus X, and at some point I lost my sponsorship. Then I have to go back to reality, and I have a really good friend that I smoke with, and he started introducing me to many different brands, and little by little educated me about blends, about regions, about shapes, about many things. And I discovered that the cigar world it's very friendly, and it's very for me. I have to say, every single man that I know from cigar world, it's it's an amazing one. So I started enjoying conversation. We started uh, doing activities, participating in different things, and that is how we start.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. 300 pairs of shoes.
A lot.
That's it. That's it.
A lot.
I thought
I
you got
start
100.
with the red collection. Let me show you the one she's wearing right now. Sube el pie. Okay. Chequea eso, qué chulería. Para todas las chicas que están ahora. Look. Isn't that beautiful?
Mira.
I used to match my clothes. Do you guys like heels? Do you look at the girls' heels?
Yeah, I think
It's kind of sexy.
anything
Yeah.
that looks classy is nice. You know what I mean? And I think I could even say what was on my mind with you guys, how y'all are doing your podcast and stuff in a good way, where it's very it's a very, it's not sex driven,
It's
but it's done
elegant.
in a very classy,
Elegant.
sexy way.
Thank
Where,
you.
yeah, it's, and that
That
doesn't
is
take
important.
away.
That is
Yeah.
important. We had an interview and we touched that because we don't want, even though when the woman gets into a man place, sometimes women tend, or the society or the marketing, whatever you want to call it, they want or they would like to use the woman as a sexual,
Yeah, as a
attraction.
prop.
And that
Yeah.
is not what we want. So
Right.
we don't want to cross the line of sexual, but sensual. Sensuality is more attractive. Elegance is more
Yeah.
attractive. That's why we try to always try to not, cross that boundary. So every woman know we go to a men place, which is a cigar lounge. Right now, we are the only women here. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys, and we're coming to your place, but we're not here looking for a guy. So I don't want them to feel uncomfortable, but I don't want to feel uncomfortable either. So that's what we
Correct.
want to tell the ladies and the girls that are trying to get into the world. You're not a sexual object. You're just a sensual woman that is doing something that most of the men are doing, but you don't have to cross that line either. You know what I mean? In fact, I was thinking this morning on my way to work, thinking about our podcast with you guys, and I realized that in the same way that I used to say that cigar is a social lubricant, which I absolutely consider it is. At the same time, cigar have a very particular how you call talent. For example, for men, as a woman you see a man smoking cigar, you perceive power, manly. Um, I don't know. It's elegance. It's something very masculine. When you see a guy smoking cigar, it's
Hmm.
attractive for a woman. But the same thing happens when a
Same for the
woman
guy.
smokes cigar.
Yeah.
You
Absolutely.
perceive the femininity, you perceive the sensuality, and it's a, it's something that balance out both sides of the how you call gender. Sí, yeah, it's a gender potential. You feel you have to feel it. You have to feel it more masculine when you smoke, and I feel more feminine when I smoke. Isn't it?
That's cool. I like that. I like that.
You get
That's
lost, Randy? What were you
did I get
thinking, Randy?
no.
Talk, talk. I
I
want to know
like
what you
that.
think. You know something, and even though we try to keep that balance and that elegance, our podcast, our episodes are a little spicy. I don't know if you guys have had the chance of put the caption so you can translate. We try to make the cigar the second, not the main attraction. We talk about the cigar, but not making the cigar the main topic. And we try to bring the spicy, the funny, ¿cómo se dice el doble sentido? Doble sentido? Help us.
Double sense is double sense.
Double
sense.
sense. Yeah, it's very easy. The double sense from the conversation, so it's not boring. So it's
Yeah.
but always with that line of respect, which we always talk about how respectful every single guy that we have met they are. Every time we go, for example, to a cigar bar, no man has crossed the line. And every single conversation that we can talk about, it's just about cigars or traveling or I don't know, what do you pair your cigar with? So it's never an uncomfortable conversation. And that's what I like about the cigar community. Even women, we are very territorial, as you know. But when it comes to the cigar, they come and they say, my sister, they told her one time, I like the way you're smoking. Can you teach me? Or how do you cut it? I think cigars lower that a competition in between ladies too, which is great.
Yeah. And it's difficult to
Yeah.
get there in another environment.
Would you call
because
my cigar, love?
yes,
Have you had a-
because
have you
I
had
did
a-
already. I'm her
have you had a
secretary.
Have you had a bad
Yeah, I
experience
did it
in a
already.
bar, in a cigar bar or a cigar lounge? Have you had a bad experience?
Not me. Have you had a bad
Oh.
experience?
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Really?
have. Yes, I was talking with a guy that he feels so comfortable that he called me.
I see what
How was the word?
Rough.
No,
No?
no.
Some word that it was not inappropriate, but it was a little not nice.
The thing is, because I'm the oldest one. By the time that I burned, my father didn't have any guy, and he was very masculine, and because of the communism and whatever, he teach me a lot of things that men used to do, and I was good doing it, so I have to put it in her mouth too. Okay.
I don't know
So,
what happened to Clint.
I'm not used to be before the cigar. I don't used to be too feminine. So the guy noticed and he said, "Oh, you are very,
Rough.
I don't know,
think that's
rough
the worst.
was the word." And it
But
wasn't nice.
really not.
Was not nice. Sorry,
it
he
was
was
not
talking
nice.
about me.
Yeah, it was not nice.
It
But
was
really
not nice.
not.
But after that, I never felt uncomfortable in a cigar place or anything like that. And by the way, the other day, I heard a guy in Instagram that he said, it's appropriate to stop a cigar and then lighter later. And he said, it's not inappropriate, but it's not the right way to do it. And I was thinking, oh, I have a better explanation for that. It's okay if you stop sex to start again 3 days after. I don't think so. It's the same thing with cigars.
I got lost.
Sometimes though,
Yeah,
I mean,
got lost.
sometimes depends on.
Okay,
Cigar-
you can,
It depends.
okay.
You can put that in
Okay.
another. How many depends on how many cigars you smoked that day.
Well, it's not only that in the cigar, it's called cigar, and it's called cigar. In the sex explication that she did, it's called blue balls for 3 days. That's not good.
Mhm. It depends on how many. It
That
depends
is the
on.
name for the guys. That's true.
Yeah, it depends on how many cigars you smoked that day. Here he is. He's back.
No.
You good?
No. Oh, you're back. Hello. What happened to you, friend?
Hey,
I
thank
thought
you.
maybe his wife come out and said, oh hell no."
No, that didn't happen. My phone overheated.
Oh, probably mine
Ooh,
would be too,
that's
because we
right,
tried
yeah.
to do it on the computer and I couldn't figure it out.
We are not technology.
So my sister was smoking an ironclad. I'm smoking
I
right
know it,
now
guys.
El Pama. Very
Palma.
good cigar. El Pama. I don't know if you
Okay.
guys have it in Texas, but we have it here. No? But
I've never
it's
heard of
very
it. No.
good. El Pama.
And is that the name of the cigar or the name of the brand?
The name of the brand is El Pama and the cigar is Confidence.
Oh, okay.
Very good.
Hmm.
Very good.
That specific one comes 7, and it's one for each day of the week. And the one that she is smoking is Tuesday. It's very particular because they also have different size for the days, which is good and very suggestive.
Mm.
Mondays are a little petite Corona.
Angel said the panel is already better, voting John out. Let me get some of these comments here. I don't know if y'all can see
That
what
is
I
the way
posted.
to start the week.
Let's see. At Aham or whatever his name says, I usually associate heels with a boss lady, establishes a presence.
What?
Hugo Smoke says it. Yeah, he usually associates when women wear heels as a boss lady, like they're in charge.
Oh yeah.
Established
Yes.
as a presence.
Oh yes.
We are.
Yeah.
And I love the click, clink, clink, clink of the heels. Oh yeah. You know there's a woman coming.
We are very bossy.
You know what?
It's also difficult between us
Okay.
because we fight each other. You have to see our behind the scenes
That's the real episode.
Yeah, that is the
Hey.
real one.
So there's Majela, there's no not seeing your tattoo, and I think it's a jester tattoo on your leg. When there's some pictures, what is the story behind
it's
that tattoo?
This
a
one,
joker.
Wait a second. This one.
Espérate.
Yes. So
That
is
is
there
a-
a story behind that tattoo?
A story. Aquí se una historia. atrás.
Yes. When I was a child,
was a
my
man.
mother. Sorry.
It was a man involved.
It was a man.
Many months ago.
Yeah. Like 2 or 3 years ago, my mom used to make a little, how you call muñeca? A little doll. So she made a joker for me.
Okay.
It was my favorite doll for many, many years.
I didn't know that.
Yes. You
I
did
just
it. Yeah.
learned this.
So as an adult, I have a lot of
You do have a lot of jokers.
masquerades and whatever. I'm very fan of that, so I decided to do it. But I think that I went a little too far on the side. But I tried to cover all my tie. I spent 3 times. I visited the tattoo guy 3 times because I'm not somebody that can tolerate pain. So it was difficult for the guy until and the first time the guy said, "You have to do it without anything." The thing is feeling the pain, and when he realized that I was screaming all of the time, he said, "It's time to put a lidocaine in your leg." So he was able to finish the work 3 days
What
after.
about the tiger?
This is a match tattoo with one of the guide of my life. And I have plenty others that I cannot show.
I
So-
show you one on the
Yeah, I have in my
Letter
feet.
M.
I have over here.
Espérate. ¿Se ve? Sí.
This one was the first one, which I tried to find a direction in my life, which is very difficult. And the other ones is all over the places. Do
And do
you
you
guys
have-
have tattoos? She
I
has
do.
tattoo also,
Mine are
But
covered.
show mine.
but she cannot show it. You have?
Yes.
I think that I saw it.
Covered here.
Oh, see. So you're a tattoo lover too.
I used to be a tattoo artist many moons ago.
Really?
I got out of it though.
You did.
Maybe you can.
You were only
tattoo
good at
me
stick
as
figures,
you
Randy?
want it.
Huh?
You were only
What?
good at stick figures?
No, you know the reason. I tell you the reason I got out of it. 'Cause I used to draw when I was a kid. Yada yada yada. I was artistic. Blah blah blah. And I just got to a point because I'm such a perfectionist. I couldn't. That's when, you know, Miami Ink and Kat Von D and all those guys were where it was making it really big right at that time, and the art that they could do messed my mind up. Like I
Yeah.
couldn't be like them. And so
Yeah.
I just gave it up because people expected that. People expected you just to put something and draw it out on the arm and it just become, you know, beautiful. And I could do decent tattoos, but I couldn't do that as much as I tried. So I'm like, I'm gonna quit, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a good tattoo artist. And I
The
cannot
last
because I like
tattoo I
Yeah,
did is I put my name on my wife's back. That's the last tattoo that I did.
Wow.
And he misspelled it.
I didn't misspell it.
I'm trying to look for a good one here in Florida because I want to get another one. Because I want to get one in my arm with my daughter's coordinates. That's how you say?
Yeah, coordinates.
Yeah, but it's like fine lines. I like fine lines, but I haven't found anybody.
There's got to be a lot over there. Y'all
There's
in
gotta be
Miami,
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fort Lauderdale. Y'all
So
gotta.
if you guys know anybody here in life and can recommend one in Fort Lauderdale, I will go.
In Fort Lauderdale, I don't, but in Miami, you go to Miami Ink, it is #1 around the whole world. Miami Ink.
Miami
The
Ink.
best- Yeah. By far, in every show it can be. Those guys travel the world. Now, maybe it takes you 1 year to have an appointment, but it's worth it.
They're that good.
They're that good.
And I have a question, guys. Now that you bite me with this cigar, where I can get it? Where can I get it?
Do you have it
Um,
here in Florida? What is it?
well, you can.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And what about the new thing that you have that we can buy online? That is a very good thing.
Oh, the Factory Reserve Cigar Club. So I'll tell you a little bit about it. Ish, correct me if I'm wrong on any of it. So basically, Ish has 3 factories in the DR. He has one in a sister factory in Zimbabwe in Africa, and he now blends for 126 brands. So those cigars, you're going to get 5 to 6 cigars that he blends in that monthly package for $35, including shipping. You can't beat that. That's like $5 a cigar.
And
Or
not only
less.
that, sometimes me being the factory, I will even lose money. So what happened with that is I just want to put all the brands out there, and if somebody like the cigar, it will be a little seat inside saying, okay, ironclad, the one that you have today, the Celebes, Honor, ironclad, main contact, Randy Wheeler, phone number, website, so everyone can go and choose the cigar that they want, and they can go and contact straight to them, and that's it. So what I want is not to make money. Everybody's here to make money, but in my case, I own the factory. It's not to make money. Just if I break even, I'm happy with it. So a lot of people are going to be very, very, very pissed off because I'm doing this and they can. I'm sorry. I'm for the guys, not to make money in that one. So, but yeah.
No,
Lefty
And
must
if
have been
you decide
commenting on the Joker tat. He said, "Now it's the party."
That's gonna be the name of our cigar, the Joker.
the Joker.
and with this
What is the name of
cigars,
the girl of the Joker?
Ah, sí.
Yeah,
Se me olvidó.
the crazy one. It's okay. So why? So you guys decide to make a Dominican cigar?
Espérate, así.
Okay, you guys decide to make Dominican cigar. That means that you guys visit Dominican Republic.
well, not just Dominican Republic tobacco. We do cigars for all over the world. But I have 3 factories in Dominican Republic, yes, in Tamboril.
Amorito.
So did you visit DR?
Yeah, no, I'm in Florida. I'm in Royal Palm Beach. I'm about 45 minutes from you.
Are you saying, do you visit the DR? Is that
Have
what
you
you're
been in
saying?
DR?
Yeah, I haven't been yet. I'm anxious to go.
Oh,
You have to.
you have to.
Yeah.
You will love it.
And there is a
That
lot of,
country is something else. Believe me, it's something else. From the food to the people to the cigar to the
alcohol.
the alcohol. Yes, I was about to say.
That's what I want
What
to
you
go
guys
for.
used to drink when you guys smoke?
Bourbon.
Oh,
Coffee.
you're a bourbon guy? And wine?
Wine.
Like a good Spaniard. Like a good
And
Spaniard.
what about you? Vino español.
Coffee.
Vino español, sí, claro.
From here, Rioja or from where?
Rioja. Yo tengo una casa en La Rioja y tengo 2 viñedos en La Rioja. Hacemos un montón de vino.
Really?
Rioja is
Oh,
very
my
good
God,
wine.
Rioja is really good.
And what about you?
I know my little things.
Which
What
one?
about you?
Memento?
Oh, me?
Memento.
Oh, coffee. Yeah, coffee. Black
Oh, you're a
coffee.
coffee guy.
Coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cuban
Yeah.
coffee or just Colombian, Arabian? Which one?
So I really like Nicaraguan coffee, but and I've said this a lot too. It's funny because people get into hobbies like like cigars, and then they get interested in other things like coffee or wine because it's kind of similar, right? It's coming from the ground. They're grown in similar regions, stuff like that. But when it comes to coffee, I'm afraid to do research on it because I don't need another expensive hobby. So I'm just going to stay with cigars because I know if I fall in love, I'm going to be a cigar reviewer and coffee reviewer, and I'm not going to do that.
What is more expensive, cigar hobby or woman hobby?
Say that again.
It broke up. That's all. It just cracked up a little bit.
What'd you say?
It's more expensive, the cigar, hobby, or the women?
Oh, the
Are they-
hobby. Yeah.
Oh, well, my woman is more than a hobby because we're married, so she's definitely way more
That is
expensive.
a real, that is a real expensive hobby.
If you're looking at Clint and when you see his wife, you're like, that's exactly what you expected his wife to be. Classy, a little bougie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is what you get a man for. You don't
To take care of you.
if you're gonna be the same without a man, what do you need a man? You need a man to make a compliment to you, and at the same time you will offer him. He's not the same if he were single,
Right.
right?
Right.
No, he would have more money in his account.
You have
You
more
know,
money.
So I have a question for y'all. What made y'all get into social media as far as cigars is concerned?
Exactly like that. Because when I was, my sister was saying at the beginning, I was a TV host in Dominican Republic 10 years ago. So when like a year and a half ago, I wanted to do something back there. Like that little thing got me going again. So my sister was a cigar lover. I used to smoke for a lot of years. And then we were like, what about doing a podcast about cigars? So we just started learning a little more about cigars and just do an interview with people that knew and were into the cigar world. So obviously, the best way of getting out there right now is social media. So we started with Instagram, doing little by little, and then we went to YouTube with our channel, and now we're trying to go into Spotify little by little, trying to spread the word, and doing exactly what we were saying, just trying to bring the woman not to be uncomfortable, but to be comfortable in a men's world. That is still a men's world. Trying to bring all the ladies. And one thing we had very clear from the beginning, we do not want to be a women's club. No. We want to bring men and women together into the cigar world.
how many?
So-
Go ahead. I'll finish up. I'm
So
sorry.
if everything works out exactly like y'all plan, right? What will that look like for y'all? What does success in this look like for you?
Like from now on,
Like, let's say 5 to 10 years. What does I know that I did the right thing in order to achieve the result? What is the end result that y'all are looking for?
Okay, what we really want, we want to promote, and we want to make every single little brand in the market. Because, for example, the market that we belong to, it's Miami. Miami is dominated by 5 brands, which most of them, we also visit the factories. We know very well the vendors, also the owners. But I believe that they are already big. So it's like food. For example, our food is beans, rice, and meat, and it's good, but it's a lot of many flavor combinations that we need to be exposed to, and that how you call variety, but
variety.
okay, that diversity, it's what the new brands are bringing, and I'm very passionate. I cannot say something that I don't feel comfortable with, and I'm not even humble. It's not my way. Uh, and I feel that new brands are bringing a lot of good things to the market, and I would like to promote and enlighten those brands and expose it to the market, to the new generation, and also by the hand of the women. So we are able, and I speaking by myself. When I try cigar and then I go to cigar bar and I start talking with guys and I expose my opinion, and I receive the acceptance from guys that have 20, 30 years of smoking, and they agree what I said. I think this is what I want for every single woman. I want us to be able to speak about blends, about new brands, about what we think about combination, pairing, or whatever the name it is. For example, I try cigars in the morning that I will never try it at night. And when I go to cigar lounges as of today, the lady was stand by us for about, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes because I cannot decide what I want to smoke. It's not a mechanical thing for me. I need to feel what I'm looking today to enjoy. And I want to try things new. I cannot go and sorry about it, and I don't have anything against any brand, but you cannot be exposed to the same brand all of the time. No, I want to try different things. What do you think?
So yeah,
Mhm.
so I think that that's pretty much what we decided.
Yeah,
Like
I
bring women and men together into the cigar world and also expose everybody to every single little brand. It's not about huge,
not only the big
well-known brands.
And what makes you both so, I guess, passionate about supporting these smaller brands versus rubbing shoulders with just the big brands?
Exactly that, because I went to a cigar lounge the other day and they were giving me a very well-known brand, and I said, "Eso es una fumada segura." So that's a very fumada segura. Let's like something. Yeah, it's gonna be good. No, I want to try the little ones. I want to try those brands, different brands. We have, for example, I said a cigar that it's a very good cigar. Not everybody knows. Palma cigars, the Ironclad. There's small brands that they have a very good quality. They maybe they don't have the family history like old brands, but that doesn't mean they don't have love when they make the cigar. So that's exactly what we want to try. We want to make sure everybody knows about everything. And if we would like to do
I like big
Uh,
brands too. Don't take me wrong.
yeah, but
But that doesn't mean that I have to smoke big brands all of the time or they are good, all of them. No. You can get a lot of flavor, a lot of experience, which is what we are looking for when we smoke. We are looking for experience. We are looking for memories. We are looking for a vibe. And you also try to combine. Okay, this cigar I try with the espresso martini, but I couldn't feel the notes. Let me try with a room. Or I prefer when I'm in the mood to smoke bourbon or to drink bourbon. I prefer this kind of cigar, and always it's a lot of good things about little brands that big ones forget about it. You
Yeah.
know, it's so much
it's easier
effort.
it's easier to cook for 10 people than for 100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
How many men are in around you in there? Like how many
I'm gonna
men
say
is
it right now. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, six right now.
it? So let's do something. Since let me put y'all like this. If you are mobile, right, you can move around.
Yeah.
Go ask a couple men. Ask them. This is the main question. Y'all come up with the follow-up question. Just say, how do you feel about women in, in the cigar industry?
They would love this. Espérate,
Oh
tráeme la
yeah.
luz para que no se vea de
I'm
una.
looking up
They're
for
gonna
the
love it.
follow-up questions.
So guys, we're live right now.
Put 'em on
And
camera.
I want to know, espérate, what was the question? I
Yeah,
forgot.
put 'em on camera. How do they feel about women in the cigar industry?
How do you feel about women smoking in your cigar lounge?
Yeah, that's a good.
Sexy. Well, we have another one here. Espérate. What would you say? He doesn't want to be in camera, so I'm just gonna put the
It's
microphone.
okay. It's okay.
Hey, how are you? Hi.
Hey man, how you doing?
What do you think about women smoking in
I
cigars?
love it. It's a beautiful thing. Love it.
You see? They're great. We have a lady here, but she doesn't want to be on camera either. Would you like to?
Not yet.
Even not yet? All right.
After a few drinks.
After a few drinks. We have another one here. She loves camera. Hi. What do you think about women smoking in a cigar lounge?
Fantastic. Sexy.
What are you smoking?
Smoking in Obama.
Oh, you're smoking a Palma, huh?
Okay.
What do you think about Puro y Tacón?
Clint, we need a follow-up question. Be thinking about it.
Oh, look, nobody wants to be on camera. We have two guys here, too. Hi, guys.
How you doing?
What do you think about women smoking?
I love it.
I love it. Everybody loves it.
We love it. We
We
love
love it. Everybody thinks about the same, too. Everybody loves women smoking. We have another guy here. She's hi.
Hi.
What do you think
Hello.
about guys smoking?
I think it's sexy.
Oh my God. Nobody
That's
wants
cool.
to see the camera. But yeah, people like it. People love it.
Absolutely.
Are you
Yeah.
guys now? And we are at a cigar lounge.
Say that again?
Are you guys at home right now?
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yes.
in my studio at home.
And we
Mhm.
are at a cigar lounge.
Oh, yeah, that's a great. I love it. I love this format, actually. You know, I was watching you guys interview. I watched some of it. Of course, that was mostly in English because Michael doesn't speaks. He speaks very
Michael.
little Spanish. Michael Herklotz, that he said.
Yeah.
What was that? Because he seemed like a really nice, gentlemanly guy.
Amazing. Amazing.
Before of the episodes, I spent an entire week watching every single podcast that he had, reading about
Just getting
him.
ready for it. It was
At the moment that he was in front of me, I said, "Do you have another how you call sibling?
twin.
Do you have a twin?" And he
We
said,
knew the whole story about him. He's amazing.
"Everything.
and
He
the
is a
thing-
Bible."
And the thing is, he's so knowledgeable.
Yeah.
And he really, really, really loves cigars. And he really loves telling you the story. And he really likes telling you about the blend. And he's a musician. So a professional Berkeley guy.
Nice.
So it's an art. It's an art for him. The cigar, the whole process. He explained it just
He's
like
a
song.
blender also.
He's a blender, obviously, but he's amazing. Michael Herklotz, it's an amazing guy. All his blends are very good. Obviously, Feriotego is very good and also timeless. And as a person himself, he's so great. He's so gentle. He's very nice. We loved having him. And
We had the opportunity also to hang out with him.
Hang out with him.
Yeah, it was. He is an amazing guy.
He's great.
He transmits his knowledge. He's open. He gives us a lot of advice about cigars, about brands, about the podcast, and for me was a very huge experience.
Nice.
Nice.
Anthony said Aldi who. Everybody's like, I'm thinking Aldi lost his job. Aldi who? a lot of these guys, these folks in here, they're they regularly watch our podcast, and we love it when they comment. So, guys, you guys in the audience out there, y'all come up, ask some questions. We're gonna ask them. I know that it could be a little off the rails because I saw them talking to Michael Herklotz, and they were talking about this. It was not the size of a cigar. It was something about putting. Somebody made the comment about putting something in their mouth, and it kind of almost went sideways. And Michael very gentlemanly kind of just brought everything.
This is the thing, because I made the homework before we have him in the podcast. I like to try his cigar, so I went to a place that actually have his brand, and I tried Feriotego Generoso. So the lady that was making the drink for me, and I'm a drinker, was a water drink. So my first draw was like and I said, oh my God, this cigar is going to destroy me.
So how would you describe
it like a man. So and by the time that we start talking to him, because I'm the way that I am, I said, I tried your cigar, but your cigar is so real, man. And he said, and what else? And I said, well, then the cigar was a little mild, and then took me again, and he said, like a man, right? On the back of the podcast, and when we start making the podcast, so he goes with the flow. He's with us.
He can take the joke. He could take the joke.
Yeah.
And that's exactly, he said, that's exactly how I want a woman to describe my cigar. It's like, man.
And it's true. The cigar is the one that take you,
By the hair.
move you like that, and then give you to take a break, and then take you again. That is the cigar. And again,
We lost him.
we told her
Oh, they're
that he
back.
had.
They're back.
You lost.
No, we can hear you. We got you. It just faded out for a minute.
Got it?
Are you good?
Okay. So yeah,
He also have that is saying it also. He have elegancia, which is a little more elegant. I believe that his three cigar at the three stage of a guy. The guy,
family is a generoso man,
Yeah.
elegancia woman, and Suma is a kid of them.
yeah, but as a man, generoso is the one that is going to throw you to the wolves. Elegance is the one that is take you to the dinner, and and Suma is the one that you are gonna have kids with.
The father of your kids.
The father of your kids.
Okay, so I'm gonna set something up because Ish, tell them about the Factory Reserve Cigar Club again and what it entails. And I'm gonna set up this banner. Basically, this drawing tonight is going to be for one free month. Basically, it's like getting a 5 or 6 pack of cigars. You're getting one free month in the Factory Reserve Cigar Club.
So what it is going to be cigars for 126 different brands worldwide.
And we're
So
just players.
it's about. Oh, I just froze.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you though.
Are you ready to post what you guys put it? And I also send it to a friend of
Yeah.
mine. He is a really, he's a very aficionado cigar guy, and he used to buy from Thompson. And he introduced me to many different brands that I didn't know because I'm a 305 lady. So I sent it to him, and he said, "Oh my God, that is a good deal." So I think that what you guys are started doing, it's something very interesting for a cigar community.
Maje, what is interesting, hopefully it doesn't cut again, because for some reason in StreamYard, my computer goes all over the place. So what happened, we make at the factory 126 different brands. Each brand, it has between 1, 3, 10, 20 cigars. So when you combine everything, you can spend 11 years to try all the cigars, having 5 or 6 a month. What happened is that it's going to be cigars. Retail price minimum 12 to 20 in the United States, 40 to 60 euros, the ones I make from Europe, is going to be between 50 to $75, the ones I made from Asia. And all the cigars that people they cannot find online, because I don't know if you guys know, but Europe and Asia, they don't have cigar lounge per se, it's cigar clubs. So
Okay.
they will not be online that you can buy it. You will see because somebody took a picture or travel and I like the cigar, but those cigars made by me, it will be on these packages. And of course, if people are, oh, I like the cigar, I will put it in my website as well, so they can buy it at the United States price, not at the Europe or Asia price. So it's a good deal. It's better than good deal. I'm losing money on it, but I will make the money in the back.
But you know what's so great about it is you have to know This is what I tell people all the time. I might be the only one that's called Ish an asshole, but sometimes he can come across like that. I think it's his native country. I think it's from where he's from, his culture, and how he comes across. It's his accent can be misrepresented in the way he speaks. This dude has the biggest heart that I know of. I'm gonna tell you. So, but the thing is the reason he's doing this, obviously it pushes his brand, but it's putting my brand and everybody else out there that he makes for in the spotlight, and it's not costing us anything as a brand owner. It's putting our cigars into people's hands that would maybe not ever try it because they just don't come across it, or they've never heard of it, or they just don't want to buy it. You know how you're like that. You just and there's so many great cigars that every cigar that I've tried that
a lot of cigars.
But the ones that
the
come out of his
competition is very hard.
Well, he just has, I don't know if you would say exotic, but it's like blank. Just the tobacco. You got Russian tobacco, African Cameroon. You got other African. You got pure. I mean, you have Transylvanian, Brazilian, different Brazilian tobaccos. I mean, just on and on and on. And then you still have all the great Dominican and Nicaragua, and Honduras tobaccos, which I thought about what you said about what might remind you of your grandfather's cigar or the aroma of that cigar.
Absolutely.
Because most folks don't know this, but you have to be a Spanish citizen or a China citizen, and you can actually purchase Cuban tobacco, export it to another country, roll that tobacco in a cigar product then, and it can be sold and imported into the U.S. legally that way. But you can only purchase it if you're a Spanish citizen or China citizen. So there are cigars. One of my cigars that you smoked is going to have a little bit of that motherland tobacco in it. So that may be what your what gravitates growing up in Cuba, that's very familiar to you. But it's a we didn't lose you, right? We might have lost.
They were in and out. But again, if they have the same problem I have, I see them a real distortion the whole time, like a pixel.
Yeah, it gets really great too, and then it just kind of goes away.
Mine, it has been for the past month. I'm just like this. I can see me moving, and you guys are like just circles. This is soon and everything.
Yeah, Christy Angel's wife said, I think Ish is real and no BS, my type of personality.
Well, just call things by the name. That's not what some people have problems with. I will not sugarcoat anything.
What's up, man? Let's see. Okay, let me remove.
Are we back?
Yeah, I'm gonna remove this other one. All right.
Okay.
There you are.
I have another question for y'all.
Go ahead. Sideways.
Oh yeah. Can you
hear?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can you turn your screen? Yeah, there you go. Okay. So what is it that turned y'all from casual cigar smokers that are just smoking a cigar and enjoying it for its flavor to actually caring about
Good question.
the details of a cigar, like where it comes from, different like flavor notes, who blended it, all of these other what made y'all nerds to where you're dedicating this much passion towards this hobby?
Exactly, knowing where it's coming from. Every time it's like a good chef. When you're eating a good pasta, you're like, what are the ingredients that you're using? So it's the same with the cigar. And I always say the cigar is definitely, it has to be the eighth art. It's an art So when you try and then you try another cigar, like why this tastes different? Why, you try to learn what is it made with, what is it inside, and I think in my case it came
Once
with.
again.
Huh? ¿Te frizó?
No, he froze. He's good.
Oh,
His
okay.
his thing just messes up on him sometimes.
In
Go
my
ahead.
case, it came with madurez. ¿Cómo se dice? Maturity. Because my maturity, getting old. Long story short. Long story short, getting
It
old.
comes with life experience and maturity. Yes.
Yes, because I used to smoke when I was in my early 20s, and it was not the same. So now that I'm an adult, I want to learn. I want to see what is the passion behind. And when we went to the factory in La Aurora and we saw those tabacaleros enrolling those cigars, that was outstanding. They were so happy doing it. They were doing it for many, many years, and they were happy. They were so happy. And that brings me back to the history. Like my mother, I didn't know my mother used to, or our mother used to read for the tabacaleros when they were rolling. So
Yeah.
it's bringing you back. It's learning. It's like, and the more you learn, the more you know you don't know. You need to learn more. So that's the beauty of the cigar.
Now that you say,
And we're never going to learn it.
now that you say that your mother used to read, today's day, I go to Cuba. Every time like, I go to the DR, I stop first in Cuba and then I go to the DR. I have very good relationships with Cuba.
Totalmente. Yeah.
Today's day is still in a big bar stool, a person reading the newspaper. Today's day,
Yes.
2025. And then another every 2 hours because they need water, something, or coffee. And they change, and it's like that. And it's
Oh, you're
totally
talking about in the factory. They're reading the paper.
in the
Yes.
factory.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
If they have the
Yes.
radio or
Right.
have whatever, they read the paper.
Yeah.
Over
It
and over and
also,
over.
also in La Aurora, they used to put different music,
Perfect.
different days. For example, they start reading the Bible because Dominican Republic is very
Catholic.
Catholic. But on Friday, because it's the last day and they are gonna get paid, they put typical Dominican music. So it's a party for them. And they used
And
to
they
do-
take pride of working at La
and,
Aurora.
and one of the lady that we did the interview with, she said, as a Dominican, I'm feeling proud of working in La Aurora. This is a distinguish that I have in my community because I work here. So Dominican people are very particular, and we didn't visit Nicaragua yet, but I think that tobacco bring a lot of proud of people. It's something that it's not the same that when you do, I don't know, potatoes, that when you do cigars.
And definitely bring you.
And
brings you
and the
back.
brands,
Brings
most
you
of the
back.
brands take care a lot of their people. For example, AJ Fernandez, which had a fire, unfortunately, event like when it was the PCA or the Pro Cigar, what was something an event like 2 or 3 months ago, and they were able to recuperate because all the workers go back and help them to restore. So
No,
it's
yeah,
a lot of passion from the beginning, from the people who put the seed, from the collectors, from the manufacturer. Everybody loves cigar.
Look,
It's a lot of
not,
passion behind every single piece.
you just say that it's the workers with AJ Fernandez, but what people don't understand, it's not just the workers. It was every single factory went over there and helped. We, as a factory owners, we will talk shit about each other because it's competition. But
Yes.
when we need each other, we there. If I need most because I don't have it, I can call Fuente,
Yes.
or I can call Victor, I can call
That is
Laura,
true.
That is true.
I can call
That is
whatever.
That is true.
You
That
can
is true.
feel at the competition between brands, but
But when
when
it comes
something
to-
happen for somebody, you can feel that everybody's just going
Jumping and
from the
helping.
passion,
That's true.
and that is special. And I have to say again, even for women. We are very territorial. We are very competitive. We are a very difficult animal.
No,
But-
no,
That's
not
why I
really.
don't like them. That's why I don't like
Yeah,
them.
I'm with you about it.
but cigar is able to put us in the same territory, and we can communicate each other, and we can make a peace only because of the cigar. After that, we are enemies again.
And one thing that you were talking before, that you guys, as a woman, and in a man's world, is yes and it's not. You can imagine that the cigar, and I tell you because I know, not because I read whatever, a woman has in the cigar industry a lot. The espalier, mostly is woman's. Classification is woman's. The vitola, meaning la anilla del tabaco, that's la vitola, no el tamaño, vitola es la anilla, it was for a queen. Because when she was smoking, they want to have the nicotine.
Exactly.
With the gloves, you know what? It was
With
a
the
woman.
gloves. Yeah.
And Buffer, it did the vitola for the queen. So women
That's
are
correct.
very, very important in the cigar industry, but people don't know that.
That's true.
They better learn.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use the analogy between the cigar bars and the beauty salons. Beauty salon, it's a place that is commonly related to women, but that doesn't mean that men are not allowed. You know,
I
and
have my
this thing
period every 15 days, ladies. I tell you that much. And I
is
go
not
and
even
take
for me. I don't use. I put my head by myself. I don't use
I
to go
just
there.
go over there, relax, I see, do my toast, the little massage, my little,
And
hell
it's
yeah.
amazing. Yeah. And it's very nice seeing the men when they take care of their hands and then their feet. It's
But
great.
when I saw a man in my nail place, I said, "Oh my God, he is the guy. He really knows what is about."
Let me
So
put my
it's the
cheetahs.
same thing.
I'm gonna show you something, guys, that I never saw this, but you're gonna see how, if I can find the video, how these people treat me. And that was just again, I have 87.
Did I spell that right? That is your
Puro y Tacón, yes.
okay.
Our name.
You're learning Spanish, Randy.
I know. Cigars and Hills.
Randy, do you know any word in Spanish?
I know a lot of tools. I know a lot
I
of
believe
stuff.
our first conversation I teach you a lot of bad words in Spanish.
I know a lot of bad words. Like if I'm mad, and I don't usually cuss, but if I'm mad, I'm like, hijo de son pinche madre.
That's
That
Mexican,
is
but it's
nice.
But
That's
it's not
Mexican.
Spanish.
That's
I mean,
not
it's not.
nice.
Oh wait. Oh. So what's the difference? What is the difference between Mexican Spanish and Spanish?
There's
from
a
any
difference.
other-
A lot of different.
But like
everything.
what?
Different.
What the
I love
difference
it.
between the
Well,
UK
for
and
example-
United States? Everything.
What is it?
Yeah, I want to
Everything.
learn. I mean, like, but it's Puerto Rico, Dominican, Cuba, Spain, Mexico, Nicaragua,
Spanish. They
I
use
mean-
We
like
need a lot of words.
Yeah,
in
we
the
can.
language of Castilian.
Is it the slang? Is it the dialect that's different?
Terminology?
Okay, that's the
This-
thing.
When,
Yeah,
when
Completely
somebody can say
different.
pollo, another guy say chimpope. And when somebody told me, "Oh, come to my house, man," I say, "You know what? I'm very picky." No, but we have chimpope. I say, "You have what?"
Chimpope, what is that?
You say, "God damn, you talking pollo, chicken?" Say, "Yes." I never had chimpope in my life.
Oh,
Me neither.
that makes sense. I know it.
When we start living in Dominican Republic, I went to the store and I will never forget. The guy was laughing at me because the way that I called every single thing for the food was completely different, and he was thinking that I was joking at him. And when I finished asking for all what I need, the guy said, "Okay, now tell me what you really want." And I said, "What?"
Okay,
So we call everything different.
So to my defense, I'm from Texas.
Yes.
So all the Spanish that I've learned
It's
is
a
from
Mexican.
Mexico.
Yeah.
I would definitely see in
I'm gonna show you. You
South
can see.
Florida.
So,
it's
Every
you know,
man will be doing
everything.
this.
no se ve.
Hold on, espera. Hold on. Deja que le baje un poco el brillo.
Every time Ish comes on them and like, puñeta, ¿qué pasa?
Oh, getting your nails
And they
done.
give me-
I like that.
That's not me.
Taking
Oh,
care
look
of yourself. I love it. Muy bien.
So, as women in the cigar world, what is it that you all look for in a cigar shop that is going to make y'all feel comfortable and welcome to go into that cigar shop?
You would not?
No, what you
Say it
look
again.
for.
Yeah, what do you look for in a
that
cigar
makes
shop?
you comfortable
What
to
do
be
I
a
look?
better-
I don't understand.
Like,
¿Qué buscas?
Is it the atmosphere? Is it the type of like? Do they have a bar? Do they have food? Is it the
Well,
music? Like what?
Well, listen, as a woman, the visit to the
Oh,
cigar.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. As a woman, the visit to the cigar bar doesn't start at that cigar bar. It starts when you take a shower, when you put on your underwear, when you put your perfume, when you select your heels, when you put an amazing dress, and then you go just to enjoy yourself in your vibe. It's so how you call
It's a
so
It's a
That's the
vibe.
job.
It's a vibe.
yes. So
Not just no.
everybody goes match with you because you are just the son of the place. So everybody goes with you. It's a simple match, but doesn't start at the place. It start at your home when you decide I'm going to smoke because I feel myself that I'm smoke for me as a woman. It's an experience for me. It's a connection with my femininity, with my elegance. I'm enjoying myself. I'm going to conquer myself, and I'm going to make friends. I'm going to talk, and if I don't want to talk, I will not. Doesn't matter.
And here in Miami and here in Fort Lauderdale, Broward, there's a lot of cigar lounge. So yeah, way too many. And now they're coming with the vibe of having music, live music. Sometimes it's a little too much. Sometimes it's a little too loud. So I think you miss the real meaning of just going for a nice talk and just to relax for a cigar.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to smoke a cigar and then dance, you go to those type of cigar lounge. But we love cigar lounge to go and just talk a little bit and just to be with the cigar. So those cigar lounge are also available in Miami. There's only a few because they're trying. All of them are trying to get.
It's a lot of
people.
competition.
It's a lot of competition. So they're trying to bring a lot of people to the business. But usually we look for a kind of uh, cozy vibe, quiet, so we can enjoy. And sometimes my sister and I, we don't like each other, so we don't want to. We want to be next to each other, but we don't want to talk.
That is why I used to smoke in my balcony alone, so I don't have to see her. I only see the beautiful Miami Bay,
But
and I don't have to deal with her.
There is vibe for everybody, I think, especially.
Oh,
So y'all are in love with this hobby, but let's say that what is it that a cigar shop owner can do to draw the attention of more women to make them feel comfortable even
They need to change the chair. Every single chair in cigar bar are made it for men who are having one to feel. They sit and like a. I will not say a word, but they sit in whatever position and they feel comfortable because they want to spend an hour of saw. But as a woman, you have to keep your posture. You have to
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
sexy and whatever.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
the same way that you sit. So I
right.
think in a cigar,
Yeah, they need
places
to get
are
better.
way
Like-
uncomfortable.
Ladies, I have news for you. If you think that it is uncomfortable for women, think with the man called pelotitas as between the legs and has to sit over there. That's uncomfortable. That is uncomfortable.
so you guys, if you get up to what is it, central, north central? How would you say that? It's not Cocoa Beach. It's right next to it. What do you call it?
No, it's Cocoa Beach. It's Melbourne.
No,
It's by
it's
Melbourne.
Cocoa
It's in
Beach.
Cocoa Beach.
Cocoa Beach
It's
is
at
more to
first,
the-
Cocoa Beach. From then, you guys are in Broward, right? ¿Qué estáis en Fort
Yeah,
Lauderdale?
Broward.
Miami
Right
and
now,
Broward.
Miami
No,
and
Broward.
Okay, from Broward, it will take probably about 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Yeah, you got to get up and see His and Hers Lounge there with Carmen and Louise. They've got some great cigars in
Where?
their lounge in Cocoa
Cocoa
Beach.
Beach.
In
His
Cocoa.
and his and Hers Cigar Lounge. Louise's see, where's Louise from? I don't want to misspeak.
They are
Where's
from Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Both of them
Puerto
they are
Rico? Okay,
from
Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Okay.
both of them, yes.
Yeah, there's the
Boricua?
address. 412.
Yeah, Luis Torres and Carmen Riveras. Yeah.
oh, Brevard. Brevard. ¿Cómo se
Okay,
dice?
I know Brevard. When we had the companion, that was
Cocoa
the place
Killer.
that we went to
Thank
get
you.
our clients. Okay.
Tampa would be good. Tampa has a good cigar lounge.
Tampa have an amazing the cathedral for Arturo Fuentes. I never been there.
There's-
It's part of my plan.
I see that you having a martini, right? Like whatever drink you have right now over there. What are you drinking?
Espresso martini.
Espresso martini.
Special
That
martini at the
means
cathedral.
that the next one is gonna be trouble. This is my second one.
Espresso martini. Okay, explain.
If you go to the cathedral, which is a very beautiful place, that drink you're looking between $40 to $50 a drink.
It is expensive.
It is.
It is expensive.
Do you know? I two things make me realize that I really passionate about cigar. First, I was able to start smoking alone, which I considered before was the most depressing thing to do. But then I have to smoke alone, and I discovered that it's a very intimacy, beautiful things to do, and I enjoy it. I start on Sunday from one cigar, and I can finish at 3, and also drunk. Okay, but because I used to mix, I don't drink the same things. I start from a beer, and then I go to cocktail, then champagne. I don't know. I'm a crazy one. So the second reason that made me think that I really passionate about cigars was when I started traveling, and every single place that I went to, I visited a cigar bar. So if I go to Seattle, I visit a cigar bar in Seattle. If I go to Boston, I do the same. If I go to Tokyo, for example, I do the same. Turkey, Chicago, Texas. I went to Texas also, Ohio. So at some point I said, you know what? I'm in a real cigar aficionada.
Yeah.
Something about you just go. It's like you want to be with your people, right? Like
Yes.
whether it's online like we're doing, or if it's just on a Discord channel, or if it's at a live lounge, you just know that I have never went or thought about going to a cigar lounge or getting on a live herf or anything. It's like, I'm just not gonna have fun.
Randy,
You know
it's
what I
more than that. You just say that you go with your people. As a matter of fact, you can go alone to a lounge by yourself.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
eat with 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 friends.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
you become friends with the guys.
Down here in Broward, we have a place that is the name is water. How you call it? Smoke on the water?
Smoke on the water.
Smoke on the water. It's very to the west, and I live
That's
in
in Weston.
yes, that is in Weston, and I live at the bay, so it's way too long for me. But everybody was talking about, it, and I said, okay, I'm going. I went by myself, and I walked to the humidor. The guy from the humidor is amazing. He recommends me a bunch of cigars. Then I went to the bar. I was talking with the girl, and I smoked my 2 cigar, my I don't know how many drinks, and it was fun. And the people used to say, "Hey, are you crazy? Are you going alone to the cigar bar?" And I say, "Yes, because I'm not going to see people. I'm going to enjoy my cigar."
Yep. Hey, so I think Rui and Hayes Gray Cigars, friends of ours, Rui and Pedro and Argyle Val, they're Rui and Pedro from Portugal. And so, but I think he's saying to come to the His and Her Cigar Lounge October 25th because they are probably doing a cut and light.
No,
That
I
would
will
be
be
a
there.
great time to come.
I'm sorry for the clowns. They do in October 4. I will be in Argentina. So sorry, but for the Case Gray, I will be there.
Yeah.
I'm back on the 16th, so I will
That's
be there.
such a great, and you guys would love it going there. I'll tell you, because it's such a clean lounge. Like, it's just very sleek. It's very all the I say pleated. All the furniture in there is like that pleated leather. You know what I mean? Really pretty, and it's very clean. There's nothing cluttered on the wall. It's got one TV. How do y'all feel about TVs in a lounge?
Not TVs.
It's
Not.
very distractive. It's not for me. I don't used to
I
see.
don't watch sports.
I don't watch a sport. I don't know anything about sport. I just know about the players. I can see, oh my
you watch
God,
the
this is
players.
looking good, and the other one not. But about the game, I don't know anything.
But even now, even the ones that are very quiet, they're having TVs too. Like, but every yeah, like 95, 97, 98% of the cigar bar here, they have TV.
Yeah.
Yes. Especially now that the football season started. Shoot me.
No, I
Yeah.
got a lounge over here in Wellington. It's called the PM Cigars Lounge over here in Wellington. Okay. Well, in Royal Palm Beach, the next light, traffic light, which is under the mile, is Wellington. I will not put ever a TV, because when people go over there, they want to talk to each other, relax. You got to relax. I don't
Yeah.
want to see the Super Bowl, which I don't give a fuck about football. Anyway, sorry, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
Or matches or whatever. You want to do that? Well, yeah, I saw that.
Only fans.
Nah.
Only is.
He sent me the same thing. So, little fucker. So, I will not do that. The only
does,
thing that
Alex.
I'm doing,
It does.
it will be just a little space for people that they are working people and they have a call and they have to get out. So it's like a 5x5 with a computer system that they can go over there, do the Zoom conference, they can call to whatever they have, and that's it. But TVs, absolutely not. And if it will be a TV, it's just to put events of the month,
Yeah.
or the drinks, or the menu. But to watch TV, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do agree with Alex. He's saying unless it's planned event like a huge game like Super Bowl or a huge boxing match or something.
Well, yes, but you have Hooters for that, you have Duffy's for that, you have another places
That
to
is
go
true.
for
I
that.
agree.
You know?
I agree.
Do you guys know
Relax.
about? Do you know guys know about the event that we are gonna make in September 25th?
Not at all. Tell us.
You don't follow social media?
I do. No, is it, all I remember. So the algorithm is jacked up sometimes on my phone, right? I see more of Majela's stuff than yours, Ann. Like, I don't know. Maybe do you not post as much as she does, or do you?
Yeah,
post
no, I don't post as much.
Okay,
Yes.
maybe that's what it is. So I do see a lot of her stuff. So is it? I did see something. Is it the one I saw that looks really sexy? And there's
Yeah,
some kind of lingerie
lynching.
thing?
It's a lynching runaway.
It's a new concept. We are implementing a new concept. We are doing on September 25th. We are doing in El Vecino, which is a cigar lounge, a very small one. We are doing El Vecino, yes, the neighbor. The neighbor. We are doing a lingerie fashion show in a cigar bar.
Okay.
So
And you-
That's
Are you both
interesting.
participants as well, or you just are gonna go?
We're the hosts.
we are going to do the second part. The behind the scenes.
Oh, the second part. Watch out how you say that.
That is a different ticket that you have to pay for.
No worries.
So we are trying to make different things about cigars, about femininity, about it's not
guys,
just
hold on a second. I just saw your name. You didn't put Puro.
Oh yeah, puto.
Puto y Tacón. Yeah, I just saw it. That's it.
Let's see.
I just saw it right now because you big. I said,
No.
"Oh, let's see cojones."
That happens to me all of the time.
So
She didn't have
that
the glasses where she's got it.
ass and
Yeah, I
heels,
know.
right?
It's too tiny for me. Puro y Tacón.
I'm looking at.
Oh
Catch
my
eye,
god!
you know, and something catch my eye, and I look and say,
Good catch, dude.
"Tacón," I say,
I haven't looked down for a while.
Oh, that is so funny. Puro y Tacón.
Yeah, that happens every time that you try to write. It's suggesting the reality.
Hey, let me ask y'all this. I'm going to show y'all this real quick. Have you guys ever heard of Transylvanian tobacco? Transylvanian tobacco.
That is a box press.
Yes. This is called the blood of Vlad.
The
It's
butterfly?
the blood of
Blood
Vlad,
of
VLAD.
which is Vladimir III, Vladimir the Impaler, que era Drácula, el conde Drácula, se llamaba Vladimir el Tercero.
Oh,
Entonces, de-
okay.
What he said.
Gotcha.
What he said. Yeah.
What I said, he said.
It is.
Ironclad. Why ironclad? What that means?
That's a place.
It's a
So it
ship.
used to be Black Pearl Cigar Company.
What?
And it used to be called Black Pearl Cigar Company. That's how I started out. I had a partner, and the gist of it is that I couldn't get it trademarked because there's a Black Pearl cigar. I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. And so
you know.
until you know, and then so relaunched the company as Ironclad. To Ironclad for me is just, I wanted something, a name that was more ironclad, but it kind of sticks more to my roots as far as being, and it was kind of a nod to Black Pearl, you know, with the mermaid and the ships and all that. So Ironclad was actually a warship. It was actually the first ships during the Civil War that they took wooden ships and put iron, they cladded iron on to the side of it. And that was the beginnings of what you see today with our steel ships. But basically Ironclad was just I wanted something. Also, Ironclad means something more strong. You know, it's ironclad. You have an ironclad contract, and it was just kind of something how it went. But that's where it went. But the shield and the cross is for my faith, and the shield is for my law enforcement and faith and honor. And that's just kind of where it ended up being. It just kind of, I didn't have a story coming in, but then the story kind of grew.
So what is the perfect environment that you think about when to smoke your cigar?
I like smoking in my studio here because basically my studio is perfect like a humidor. Like, I mean, it's
But
70
but I
degrees.
saw you smoking also in your jacuzzi or pool or something like that.
Oh, I love staying. Ish and I both love sitting in our pool. We love
Because
to,
it's way comfortable than the chairs at the
yeah.
lounge.
yeah. Texas weather can be pretty rough on a cigar. You know what I mean? And so, but my perfect environment, I like being outside because I like smoking outside because it's less smoke that I would inhale, I guess, you know, as far as just the residual smoke in the air. But I've got nice fans in here that suck it all out. But I love smoking in here because the cigar is like I don't even know if it's probably better, maybe even better than a lounge atmosphere, because this atmosphere is perfect in here as far as the humidity and AC. But that's just me. What is your perfect? Now I see Majela, a lot of her posts that it come across. It looks like she's sitting out on a deck looking over the bay somewhere there in Miami. And when I've seen some of your your reviews and things, and I think that I like to do that kind of stuff. Like I don't, sometimes I'll grab a cigar and I'm like, man, this is going to be a good cigar. I should do a review or do a post. And I'm like, nope, this is for me. I'm just going to light this cigar and I'm going to enjoy this cigar and drink coffee or whatever. I'm just going to enjoy the moment. I think my perfect environment is outside on my deck, outside of the pool when the weather's perfect outside, and just enjoying the cigar. And I've got a lot of hummingbird feeders, and the hummingbirds are all around, and just it does this to me. It just the whole day starts melting away, you know. And not, I get on Herfs a lot of times, and I don't even say nothing because I'm just there hanging out. I'm just listening to everybody's conversation. No different than watching a YouTube video. Or I couldn't tell you the last time I watched TV. Like, I don't watch TV anymore since I really got into cigars serious in the last 3 or 4 years. I don't even watch TV hardly. I would rather smoke a cigar. First thing I think, and it's not even a habit. It's not like I have to have a cigar. I want the cigar because I want the experience that it's fixing to
What
give
about
me.
you, Clint? What is the best place for you to smoke?
For me, it would be in the lounge when nobody is there. I like to be by myself, alone with the cigar, and just be able to focus on what I'm smoking. Because whenever because I work at a cigar lounge, and me working at a cigar lounge, I'll feel I don't want to use obligated. That's probably not the word, but you know, people want to conversate with you, and I feel like I'm never able to really understand the taste of this whenever I'm speaking with people. So yeah, I'm too distracted to really get the full experience out of the cigar. So I prefer indoors because I'm not gonna have to worry about wind or rain or heat or anything like that. And I like solitude. Even though I'm an extrovert, I really do like being alone with the cigar.
I enjoy smoking cigar at the beach. I love the beach. I can sit 8 a.m. and leave at 8 p.m. And I really enjoy smoking cigar. It's my perfect place to do it. But also my balcony. My balcony, it's very particular because I face in the bay. I can see boats, I can see cruises, I can see airplanes, I can see cars, I can see bridge, whatever. And I used to say that when I record a little things for Instagram that is like La Vecindad del Chavo, because every little boat, if the boat is as the most tiny is the boat, more loud it is. So yeah, so sometimes I cannot even think. It's your tiling, 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 tiling. And I said, okay, I will not put music. I will dance with your own. So, but when I want to feel myself gorgeous, I go to a cigar bar. I don't care if it's Sunday, Monday, whatever. I put my bling bling shoes and I go to the cigar and I enjoy myself. Cigar, it's my connection to myself.
Now,
Doesn't matter where I go.
question that we never asked to no one. What is the more weird place you smoke a cigar?
Oh, weird.
Weird.
El lugar más extraño de su marido.
Strange. I guess we don't go there.
I think she has thought about it.
Okay, my gorgeous dream is to go back to Cuba and smoke a cigar in the Malecon of the Havana with a little radio, with a room. So rum, how you call rum?
Rum?
Rum.
Oh, I'm wrong.
Yes, and naked at the balcony.
Okay.
You ask it. I'm sorry.
No, just let me know when you go, so let's see if I can book a plane ticket too.
That is my dream. I'm sorry.
What about
Asking for
you,
the
Ish?
place, not the
Yeah.
details.
Oh, okay. The place, Havana,
To me,
Cuba.
To me, it's not weird. I did the Malecon, I did the radio, but I was not naked. But I did that.
On the second floor, nobody's gonna notice. So by the time that they allow me to go, I will be very old, so nobody's gonna
Yeah.
take care of it.
I did the Malecon since 2018 to 2023, and I have always a little, not radio, but I have my my phone, my AirPods or whatever, and always listen to one song when I start the cigar, and it's Buena Vista, Chan Chan. That's a song I always listen when I sit over there. It's it's like a little fence, like a rotting iron fence. I just put my feet over there, sit down over there, just looking whatever. Watch out with the wives, because the wives can just wet you like it's not tomorrow. But I did that for many times. But the
That
most,
was
oh yeah,
That was the
now
last place that I went before I left Cuba. I went to the Malecon and I sit for about 2 hours, just looking at the bay, looking at the Morro, and
beautiful.
looking at the sky, because the Cuban sky it's very particular, unique
Even
one, very blue, bright. And I said, this is the picture that I want to put in my mind, because I know that I'm not coming back. And past 30 years, and I didn't, and I will not.
yeah. And
Anna,
Randy,
what about you? What is your favorite? What is your ideal spot? And how do you like to smoke cigars? Anna?
talking to you, Anna.
Good company can be any place. Good company.
But Anna, what about yours?
Oh,
Oh,
Gio,
I'm like, I'm like, what?
she's out.
Hey, no, I'm just listening. I have a 3.5-year-old girl, so smoking in my house is a little hard.
Right.
To smoke, to smoke, I have to go to a cigar lounge. Or when I go to my sister's house and I smoke in the balcony when my daughter is not with me. So when I, so for me to smoke, the best place is this El Vecino. I love, because it's a very cozy cigar lounge. It's very quiet. The lighting is very, very dim, so it's very intimate. So I like to be by myself when I smoke. That's my ideal spot to go and smoke by myself. I wish I could smoke in my house by default, but my daughter wouldn't let me.
I've been smoking in my house all
Yeah,
ever.
she's 3.5. She's
past-
like, Mama, what do you put in your mouth? I'm like, girl.
For the past 8 years, I don't smoke in the house anymore. But I used to smoke in the house the whole time. And you say, Randy, the space for me, I already did it. And it's the most quiet place. And the cigar that I most enjoy, again, it was not the same taste because the humidity, pressure, and everything. We did a hollow jump, 37,000 feet. I deployed my canopy at 18,000 feet.
Oh, damn.
I opened my jumpsuit, pick up a cigar, pick up my torch.
What
And
kind
I
of
can-
lighter did you have, bro? Because
Right.
that's saying something.
No. You pick up the cigar, you cut it, put it in your mouth, put the cut back in the suit, pick up the thing, and you just go the two toggles and you just install the canopy. It's 0 miles per hour. You just hover over there.
I would be afraid
It's
I
no
was
wind.
going to burn the canopy.
So no, it's not. And it was only 23 minutes and a half. And it's the best cigar I ever smoked in my life. And if you ask me what cigar it was, I don't even remember. It was
Didn't
peaceful.
matter, right?
And you're just going just by yourself,
Oh,
like
I want to
nice.
show this picture because I'm so jealous.
Besides,
Can y'all see that?
I know that guy.
All Cuban cigars.
Wow.
I know that guy.
That's at Ish's house in Spain. Like, what?
That's my house. Yeah.
That's the dream house.
Yeah.
It is.
It's only. It used to be when I came to the United States back in the day, 1999, 26 years. I had 25,000 cigars. By now, probably have about 34, close to 35,000 cigars, all Cuban cigars. And before China bought the Spanish part or whatever. So they are all from 2016 and below. I don't have nothing above that because it's no actual 100% Cuban tobacco because they cannot produce that much. So I have the good ones over there. So that thing is my retired plan. That's my 401k right in there.
Rui said, give us a. CCW said he smoked a
Hemingway.
cigar.
Oh, nice. I smoked a cigar at a Hemingway house in Cuba. That's very cool.
I hope CCW, which doesn't impairment, anyways. I hope that you did it with a mojito, like a Hemingway used to do. And I hope that you went to Rincon del Medio, that is about 500 meters, and have another mojito over there. They're good in Cuba.
When, Majela and Anna, when y'all used to smoke a lot of legacy, or you still do. When you say you're going, what is the main difference that you guys taste? Like, say with my cigars that you just recently tasted, but other boutique type cigars, smaller brands, craft, whatever you want to call them. What do you think is for you guys is the main difference? You know, just take like the passion and all of that out of it. But what, as far as flavors, what do you taste in those types of cigars versus the mainstream cigars?
Well, because of my Cuban background, of course, I'm looking for the creamy flavor. But what I really enjoy about cigar, it's when they don't have the aftertaste.
Mm-hmm.
I smoke cigar that I really enjoy smoking it, but 3 days later I still smoking the cigar.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. The other thing that I don't like about cigar is flavor. I don't like vanilla. I don't like raspberry. I know I know ice cream, and I know what I want the flavors. I go to ice cream places, but what I'm looking for it's more than anything a creamy flavor. Also, I'm very impacted about people when they said, "Oh, taste about earth." Did you really guys taste earth? Give me a break.
Here we
That
go.
is not something that you will hear from me because I will never taste earth
Or leather, or oak,
or leather. Give me a break. You ruined your how you call your belt? No.
Yeah. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna say it in Spanish. So, hey, put your translator. Los de fastidia es cuando
No.
alguien va y dice, me sabe a cuero, le digo, tu pedazo. Me
Es como
sabe
pasarme la lengua a la
árbol.
bota.
Aquí cuando árboles, anda, come mierda. No.
Yeah. I appreciate
say,
also the pepper. Sometimes I like pepper cigar.
I do like
But
pepper
again,
cigars.
Maje, is pepper is where we put. You think about it. Since the 1990s, you went and sit and smoke a cigar, and everybody say, "It's a good cigar, it's a mild cigar, it's a bad cigar, it's medium, or it's plus, or it's full." Since the pandemic, March 2020 is when people come. It's naughty, it's battery. I feel like it's manure. Well, let me tell you something. I'm not gonna buy or put in my mouth something that tastes like manure or mix mierda de vaca. Jamás y nunca voy a ponerme eso en la boca. Pero the people start to come with all these things and all these things. Tobacco, sorry guys for all of you that you watching, tobacco tastes actually like tobacco.
Like tobacco.
Egg and fish tastes like fish. Now, it reminds you of, it's a different thing. I pick up a cigar, light it, and remind me because of the smell. Because remember, when you smoke the cigar, because you don't inhale it, you don't have the 100% of the flavor. And your mouth is only have 5 flavors. Your nose has over 500. So when you smell it, and I cut like your cigar, say, wow, remind me when my grandma was making cookies. You can get that hint of the smell. So the cigar is not about flavor, it's about the experience, period. It's not much flavor in the cigar, it's experience.
It's a combination. For me,
Combination.
it's a combination. It's what you smell, what you taste, uh, and 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 for me, different of a lot of women, women doesn't like the smell of the cigar in their hair, and I love it. The
Men really do.
combination, yeah, the combination of my perfume
and the cigar.
and the cigar for me it's outstanding. The smell of the cigar in my clothes for me it's something I really enjoy. I enjoy how the men clothes smelled after they smoke. I like that. And about brands, I can tell you, I try a huge, huge brand that I hate. And everybody that know me used to, as a joke, used to when I go to places, they used to say, I'm like, hey, do you want to try this one? Because they know that I'm not gonna try it.
We tried the other day another one that it's a very big brand too, and the aftertaste was awful, terrible.
And another thing, for example, Padron. Padron, it's something that everybody said, oh, you will never go wrong about Padron. That is not my experience. If I have to say something that I would like to try about Padron, it's the owner, but not the brand, not the cigar. Thank you so much.
But the general is getting up there in age. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I don't like
I know.
Padron. I don't like it.
When you say aftertaste, what do you mean? What are you tasting?
That you have to
Well,
put your teeth in
is it
and
You
like-
still feeling in your mouth the taste of the cigar. Even if you drink a beer,
Whatever you drink, it
doesn't taste a beer.
Yeah.
Tastes as at the same cigar that you smoke.
It is-
And that is not nice.
No, it's not. It kills the vibe or it kills
the experience.
the experience for you to have even another cigar after that one. Because
So I'm gonna tell you the secret. What is that? That's not the fault of the cigar. It's not the fault of the filler, not the binder, not the wrapper. It's the fault of the manufacturer or the brand putting betún, el betún de los zapatos, the shoe polish, so it looks good at
Paint.
night.
Yeah.
They put mineral oil, all that. So that is oil that is still in your mouth, in your
Gotcha.
tongue, in your 5 glands for days and days.
Eso
and
es
Yeah.
oportuno en inglés. Paint?
Something
No,
that I discovered, it's for example, when I start smoking, I used to put the cigar straight because it was what everybody was doing. At some point, a guy from a cigar place, the guy that was working there, introduced me to the big cut, which is the one that I really like. But I got the punch, and I never tried. I
Don't-
yes,
don't do it.
I love it.
Don't-
I love big cut.
don't do punch.
You
Don't
don't?
do it. Don't do it.
she tried it and she didn't like it. It was
So I used to smoke the pan. I used to smoke a cigar from one brand in the big cuts, and then I tried the punch, and I hate the cigar. And I started thinking why, and it's
I
for
think
me
why.
was very simple, because the punch is directly to the filler. I was
Wow.
smoking more the filler than the rest of the cigar, and that kills the smoke for me,
bad experience.
the experience. So I prefer the B or the straight because the air is gonna take the whole cigar. You will enjoy from the outside to the inside as well.
Not only that,
Isn't it?
and when over here nice momento normally is Aldi. John Aldi, he used to do always a punch. When I talking about the punch, he throw the punches out. When you put in a cigar into the cup, you put in every single particle. It could be garbage, could be whatever, inside the cigar. First of all, you're doing that. Then you just punch it. It's like if somebody just draw blow from you. They just punch.
Yeah.
It's no natural thing to do. When you cut it, if it's straight and the cigar is cylindric, the smoke goes like
You
this.
get the whole, yeah.
Circulating.
When you do a big cut, it comes like it's in a funnel. You do this and all of a sudden go. When you do a punch, you have to blow first and then pull. Otherwise, that cigar it will not smoke correctly. And you put in garbage in the cigar when you do a punch. It's nice because you have it in your lighter or you have it whatever, but it's the worst cut ever. In fact, you guys are from Cuba and you've been in Dominican Republic. Tell me one person at any factory that they use a cut. Nobody. They go like this.
They were not.
Or
Yeah,
they go poof.
Yeah,
that's
it's
true.
true. It's true.
That's true. That's
When
true.
I started-
Actually, our grandfather, that's how he used to do it.
When
He
I
used to-
started smoking, and the guy that introduced me, he was cutting my cigar, preparing whatever, and I was trying to back in time. I was trying to remind him my grandfather never used a cut. He used to bite it cut
Yeah.
with the tooth.
With the fingernails.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
it's true.
And how they light the cigars? You think that they have fancy torches or whatever? No, they pick up a match and that's how you smoke a cigar.
Which is very difficult. I don't know how to light a cigar with the matches. I burn my finger before. Yes, I burn my fingers before I can light the cigar.
Clint.
When you light with a match, the first thing that you have to do is match el fósforo. Far away.
Fósforo, yeah, los fósforos, very difficult with the fósforo.
Because if not, what is going to happen?
Nice
You are going
one.
to taste the whole phosphor in your mouth. Same thing with the torch. When people touch, I'm going to go and touch my food. Well, you don't do that. It's just the heat is enough to be hot and burn the dry leaf. When you put this like this, or people touching, I hate that. People touching the cigar. Oh, it's not burning well. Okay, pick up a little saliva, or it's burning too hot. Put the saliva, so slow down, and leave the other cigar, part of the cigar, go and catch it. Don't go like this, because now you're smoking butane. Oh, this cigar was horrible. No, it was not the cigar. It was you with a freaking torch.
What is Angel saying? Randy likes the note of
And they like a note of jugo de
Jugo de
cabra
cabra.
in the back of his throat.
What is jugo de cabra?
What did you say?
Jugo
again.
de cabra.
Okay. What he's talking is more or less like you like. Sorry, guys, for the audience, but
The
it's like
semen?
you like goat semen in the back of your throat.
Ah, Angel must be drinking tonight.
Sorry, but that's the translation.
See, I don't. I
Dang,
missed the translation.
Yeah. Say again.
It's okay.
It
It's
was
okay. It's
something
okay.
that somebody said in there.
It's okay.
He said that le gusta el jugo o el zumo de cabra en la parte trasera de su garganta, meaning he likes the goat semen
Oh,
in the back of his throat.
yeah, yeah. Ahora sí. Alguien que puso algo y le escribió algo que le gustaba. Un disparate.
Okay.
Mariconada, vamos.
It's
mariconada.
not true. It's not true. It's not true. Hey, when you say so, what? And I want to ask you what.
Hold on, Randy. You say it's not true. Did you try it?
Well, it's not for me. It's not for me. It's a no. It's a no.
Okay, Simon. It's a no for me.
When I smoke a cigar, I don't know if I'm bougie, not bougie. Is it what's the word, Clint? I'm looking for. I'm more what is it? Like I'm snob. Thank you. I think I'm becoming snobby or my palate's developing a different way. I don't like young tobacco and I don't like cigars where it's, like you said, earthy or has that pungent mushroom dirt kind of flavor when it's full in my face. But if it's very balanced, it makes a cigar delicious, right? If you get that with the balanced cigar, it makes it delicious. So I think I have a favorite country for tobacco, but I want to hear, where do you guys outside of Cuba, what tobacco do you think you prefer? And just like the main countries that it would come from, like DR.
I like DR.
Nicaragua.
I like Dominican.
I
And then
recently
Nicaraguan.
discovered that San Andres from Mexico, it's a good one.
That's just the wrapper. Like, that's
Yeah, the
just
wrapper. The wrapper.
The whole cigar.
The whole cigar. Well, depends of the blend.
It
For
does.
some,
It
for
does.
example, we visit Villager, the factory Ban is the name. Aban. It's a factory in DR that makes cigars for different brands, and they use leaf for all over the places, and they make blends from Indonesia with Dominican with a lot of things. So I don't know. It's difficult for me to say
Yeah.
I prefer this particular region.
Let
I
me see.
think that I'm more inclined to blends.
To me,
Yeah, I like that Anna said Dominican because I think I prefer more Dominican type tobacco, but again, it depends on the blend itself. Is it well aged and well, everything about it well balanced because it can be beautiful. I've smoked a lot of them from
what
Nicaragua.
about your
They're
Clint?
puros,
What's your
not
favorite?
puros, but all Nicaragua.
Clint, what's your favorite country? Why?
My favorite is Nicaragua, specifically like Jalapa. I like Jalapa a lot.
Jalapa
Um,
is
yeah, that's the one that I like the most out of all of the different regions of Nicaragua, and I like the body that it has, and of course the sweetness. But I really I need sweetness in every cigar. There's very few cigars that have no sweetness that I still enjoy. Like even if it just has a subtle sweetness, but I've tasted some cigars where it's just pepper and wood, and I'm like, okay, if I wanted a stick, I would just light up a stick that I grabbed off the ground. I want something that's going to be delicious to me. So
yes. When you guys, and believe me, I've been saying for about 20 years that Africa will be the next Cuba. So far,
Indonesia is a really good one. But what catch me more it's the vitolas
Nice brothers.
than the region. I'm very inclined to figurados.
okay.
yes.
I look first for the shape, and then when the shape get my attention, then I start to smell it, touch it, and asking for which one is this one, where it's coming from. But the first things that I look at in a cigar, it's about the shape.
Okay, now you're talking about the shape. Let's go to sizes. I give you 4.
Yeah.
I knew y'all were gonna giggle about that. That's why I giggled.
Whoa.
She likes dinners.
Whoa,
She
whoa.
likes dinners.
I saw that
It's
video.
not my
I saw that
case.
video.
It's
She
not my
like
case.
skinny and long. She like skinny and long. I saw the video. But again, you just said that you like to touch it and smell it. So just saying. You say that just 2 minutes ago. I mean, let's put 4 cigars.
What is
Let's
it?
put 4 cigars. Corona, size, Robusto, Gordo, or Salomon. Which one and why?
I like perfectos and double perfectos.
I mean, my preferred vitola is el lancero. I love lanceros.
Because it's skinny and long. We saw the video.
Largos y
Because
flacos.
it's skinny and long. We saw the video.
Why perfecto?
I don't like them too big. I like the.
I like figurados, and my favorite one is Salomon or double perfecto. It's the side that I really like.
What about
Is
the
it the-
box press?
Okay,
Box press,
I don't like the box press. I think it's so uncomfortable to smoke.
it is. Because you cannot.
Very
Because
excuse
clean,
me.
and rotate it.
You don't know how to put them out.
No, I don't. It's uncomfortable.
But now, guys, you see the difference between guys and women, right? I give 4 choices. They pick up each one of them a choice that was not the choice. You 4 choices. They pick up a choice that it was not on the list at all.
The Black
Yeah, yeah,
South.
yeah.
That's
Madre
size
mía,
really
papi.
matters. Okay.
Madre mía, bambino.
I'm gonna let y'all in
Papi,
on a little secret that you guys are gonna love. Unfortunately, he's out. I don't know if he's bringing any back from the DR next week or not.
It's getting loud in here.
Yeah.
So
We must go out.
Ish makes a cigar called the BTC, Better Than Cuban. It is 100% Cuban tobacco. It has a Habano wrapper on it. Brothers Smoking the Stogies has a BTC that has a Maduro wrapper on it, but it's all 100% Cuban tobacco.
All right.
You guys will
Esto
love
de
that.
Pinar del Río con Vegarrobaina.
Oh,
Robina is a good one. It's a good one.
Es todo Vegarrobaina tabaco y lo hacemos en Dominicana.
They do Robina in Dominican too?
No. I buy the tobacco from
Real
them
Cuban tobacco.
and I ship to the DR. So now, because it's not rolling Cuba, it's legally for selling in the United States. So I buy from the government, no Vegarrobaina, the government. I buy the tobacco. They only give me 1 o 2 pacas. So, 50 kilos, como mucho. And then goes to the DR, so now becomes a Dominican tobacco because it's rolled in the DR. And that's the legal.
I notice a lot of cigars, they have Cuban taste. And because if the United States, they don't say it, and they just go to DR and make the blend there. That is what you try to say?
But he's doing it legally. He's doing it legally.
I'm doing legally. Because,
Legally. Yes, I'm talking about legally.
No, they don't do it legally.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have to be a citizen of China
China
or
and Spain,
Spain
period.
to purchase tobacco from Cuba. And
Not even
export it.
you are a Cuban person, not living in Cuba, can buy Cuban tobacco, period. It's only Spain and China. That's it.
oh,
Yeah, when you put that up to your nose and you smell the foot, it is
Chamomile.
instant chamomile. Like
Manzanilla.
you know 100%
yes.
that
La
it is.
manzanilla,
Ah,
lo hueles, eso es, ay, qué rico.
I tell you what, I've got a bundle coming. If Ish is shipping it tomorrow, I will send y'all a couple of.
Send it to Puro y Tacón as well.
I will send you a
let's
couple.
share. The
They
lips
are
and
they're
eyes.
freaking amazing. I mean, it's amazing for what it is, right? It doesn't negate other cigars that we smoke because I don't know that it's as amazing. It's not as
But
amazing as a lot of cigars we play.
What is the
that we
spot
smoke.
with that?
Huh?
It's 100% Cuban tobacco, 100% filler, binder, and wrapper. So tripa, capote, and capa for $12 retail.
Yeah, that's the biggest part of
Tell
it.
me
Right?
a Cuban cigar for $12.
No, absolutely not. I mean,
So
yeah.
I have a question about y'all's podcast. Are y'all exclusively in Spanish or do you do English as well?
We do both.
Be
Oh,
right
you
back.
do both.
We start doing it in English because we had Michael Herklotz, and at the beginning her English is it's a very good looking. Mine is from Sofia Vergara School, so at the beginning we were afraid to do it, and
What's
because
your-
I don't
Sophia
have
what?
any shame, I said let's do it in English. Doesn't matter, but it's for me to express myself. It's more easy in Spanish.
Yeah.
And the way that I am, the joke and the whatever we say, it's,
But we're
it's
gonna have we had two episodes in English with Michael Herklotz, and
And the
then
Polish.
with the Polish Fox. She also her episode was
Even-
in English too.
even when
It's
it-
like kind of bilingual because it was kind of bilingual because she speaks both, but she feels more comfortable in English. So we were speaking in English with her.
Look at Hugo trying to be a gentleman. Give the ladies a break, bro. It's already 2 hours.
Who said that? The lady
Here you go.
I
I mean, if you are not having fun, we can definitely shut it off.
And that is because we are over the internet. If we were in person, we can spend 4 hours
Talking and smoking and drinking.
talking and smoking and drinking.
To answer, also, Clint, so I've looked at several of them. There's only a few of their podcasts will not give you the closed caption in English. Some of it just say it's not available, but the majority of them.
Oh, really?
Do. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. So the majority of them do though, which is cool.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Wow.
I mean, I was trying to figure out why y'all were talking about fishing one time, but I was like, what?
I try to go and see why not. What's not all of them.
Sometimes when I do the videos over the balcony, if I'm not too drunk, I try to put the caption in English. If I'm too drunk, I said, "Oh, it's okay. They will figure it out."
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hugo just wants to get to the drawing.
It's difficult. I started smoking and I said I'm gonna smoke this one, and then I opened my humidor and I said okay, let's do another one. And by the time that I finished, I smoked 3 cigars and 9 drinks. How do you think that I'm finished? There.
What do y'all have coming up? Like anything special coming up? Any kind of other than the September, or is it September?
To share.
To share
The
September
lingerie
21.
Oh, that is beautiful one. I like it.
Yeah. Let me put that up on the big screen.
I love those shades. I absolutely love it.
ETC.
BTC.
Yep.
Ay, qué lindo.
Bello. So we are about to start our third season. We are because our audience became a little more English. We are gonna spend our English side. We have a new things trying to do out of the country. We will try to get into some factories, even Nicaraguan, DR. We are trying to do a beach for this season with the DR.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a little more spicy, even more spicy this season.
Meaning what with the spicy? I know what you're going for, but meaning what?
Just with the topics, just trying to get a good guest and trying to put a little spicy into the conversation so people get attracted and get hooked to the podcast. And
I think that talking about cigar as a man, it's very technical. But our language is a little more passionate.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is.
and our comparisons are very spicy and
So
passionate.
also we are gonna implement different environments in our scenario when where we will record our episodes. So it's gonna be different things.
What we also trying to do is other than the podcast, we just like to share. We want to do events as well with Puro y Tacón. So we want to take to share to different countries with the same concept, but taking it to different countries.
Yeah.
In different cities too here in the States. And try, because we've been asking around about the pairing with alcohol and cigars, and sometimes it gets a little boring for people. So we're trying to do the pairing a little more attractive, so people still learn, but they have fun, they enjoy in a different adult type of environment.
If I can give you a tip, if you guys want to do something fancy, nice, spicy, like you guys talking about, don't do a pairing with a cigar and a drink. Do a pairing. People will buy the ticket. You have the first course, second course, dessert, coffee, cigar, and a drink. Now you enjoy the cigar.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
Yeah,
Saying.
it's more attractive that
It's
way.
true.
Yeah.
It's absolutely true. We are trying also, we are preparing a big event for December. which is something that we are planning since last year. And it's going to be, we hope this is going to be something epic. So that is our main goal
For this-
for the end of the year.
Para cerrar con broche de oro.
Broche de oro. There you go. Supuesto que sí.
Translate, please.
To close, we put the golden pin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know you have questions that you're just busting to ask.
Who?
Who, me?
Clint, like I can
Oh,
see it in his
actually,
eyes.
it's funny because I do. So, what is
We know.
what is the greatest compliment that someone can give you both, whether that be on social media or in person, related to cigars?
I got it from another woman.
That's true.
I was smoking twice. I was smoking in two different places, and a woman came to me and said, "Oh my God, I love the way that you smoke. I would love to learn how you do it." And one
Así
night,
Así buena que.
and one night I was smoking with a friend of mine, and a lady was there, and I said, "Hey, they were smoking a hookah," and I didn't know how to do it, but I'd enjoy it too. So she was smoking hookah, and I said, "Do you want to try the cigar?" And she came by my side and said, "No, I feel intimidated for the way that you do it." And I said, "Don't be crazy, just do it." So it's was a nice feeling, and from men's also, I sometimes they don't
I
say
like the way you hold the cigar.
yes. Sometimes they just look at me, and I said, "Oh, I know what you're thinking."
I was told that I like the way you're holding the cigar. Oh, really?
Yeah. Also, a guy, which is my friend from Instagram. I was growing my followers, and he sent me a text, and he said, "Oh, it's very easy for you because you smoke and have beautiful feet." That was nice.
You know,
On
it's funny. I've never been complimented on my feet on my channel. I don't know what's going on.
I do on mine.
You gotta be a woman. You gotta be a woman.
So let me ask you that kind of on that same line of questioning or the same kind of topic. So if you're in a cigar bar and a guy is trying to pick you up, is it different? Do you think about it differently than you would in a regular bar? Like,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
so how,
Well,
how, how does that feel?
Well, that doesn't happen too much. I mean, we don't go out and
I used,
but at a cigar lounge, I don't know. I've never been asked to, I don't know my cell phone, nothing out of the, like at a bar. It's very uncomfortable because at a bar, guys are drinking and they're drunk.
Yeah.
At a
It's almost
cigar
a surprise.
lounge, it's
You
And
just
they're
go
not
beyond.
sitting down smoking cigars.
Yeah.
They're wanting to dance and do this.
Yeah,
But when you're smoking a cigar, you're just chilling.
just
And
chilling.
talking.
I've never had
That's when you
an
can really
experience
get to
like
know somebody. Yeah.
It's more
Yeah.
classy. It's classy. People in the cigar lounge is more classy. People, they have, believe it or not, a little more, no class meaning money. They have more class. They have more intellectual per
Etiquette.
se. They have more respect for others.
Oops,
They
yeah.
don't care
respect.
lawyer,
Yeah.
you're a judge, you're a doctor, or you the guy picking the garbage Mondays and Tuesdays from the door. They don't care. It's more classy. And
Yeah. The conversations are more interesting.
The way that they approach
the
you
way
was
approach is different.
more elegant.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
absolutely. At a bar, I don't think I even would go to a regular bar by myself. With a cigar lounge, I would go and sit down by myself and feel completely comfortable and not like a fish, out of the water.
I don't have the same opinion. I get a really nice guy from the cigar places.
hey, nobody see otherwise.
What? Yeah, that's crazy.
Man, I never was paying for a woman at the cigar lounge. God damn, what's wrong?
What is it? What?
I said, I never was hit for a woman in the cigar lounge.
Oh, never hit on? You was never hit on?
Never. No,
No,
never.
to be completely honest, it's difficult for me to notice when a guy is trying to approach me because I'm not to be honest, I don't used to pay attention to anybody. I'm very concentrated of what I'm doing.
Mentiras, mentiras, mentiras. You know, tú lo sabes
No,
exactamente.
that is not true. No, the guy has to be very.
Gente.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the
No, I didn't notice. I'm not like that. No.
You guys know exactly when a guy is looking at you.
She's something. She's really something.
You guys know exactly. Women know when a guy is looking at 2 or 3 or 4 or 10.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Because we totally, sorry to say, and the word for many people is not the right word, but it goes. We are freaking, in the nice way to say, retarded. We don't know. You can look in and send signs, Morse code, text message, emails, and we're still like a, so what's tell your cigar? And you have this woman over here looking, you don't even pay attention. You guys, as soon as somebody comes
we are
from the
more
door,
aware. That's
you
true.
know everything. You just smell it from far away. Come on now.
That is true.
Is it true that women aren't as visual as guys? Or is that just some women?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like certain things about men. I mean, obviously you're going to see a man, if he's dressed up nice, you're going to say, oh, he looks nice, blah, blah, blah. But do you...
Like Clinton.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean...
I look at it, for example, I look at the hands.
Me too.
I look at the nails of a man.
Me too.
I like to see a man with a very nice nails. I do.
But anyways, it's a surprise. You guys know whatever the package bring. We don't know.
Hey.
For us, it's a completely surprise.
It's a surprise, but in the same token, we don't know where the package is going to park.
Sometimes you can see the package.
Well, these days you never
We don't know
know.
where the package is going to park. You know. Saying.
We can only see the hands. It is what it is.
You know what they say about the hands.
You know that movie? Was it? Oh gosh, was it Eddie Murphy? Who was it when he kept pulling the sheets up and looking at the woman's foot, the feet of the woman? Like he finally knew he had the right woman when everything was right, but he had to check the feet. And
No,
once the
it was not Eddie Murphy. No, it was this guy that he was hypnotized by somebody or whatever, and she's a fat woman, skinny fat or whatever, and it was coming on diet, and the coming on diet has the cold.
oh, Jack Black.
Jack
Or
Black,
that-
Shallow Hal.
That was it.
I'm to talking serious. I'm more inclined about the education and the matters about the guy. Rough guy or I don't know, uneducated or inappropriate. They are not for me. So I don't pay attention to them. They can be a model, but I will
I don't
not.
think that you will find an inappropriate man.
But again, Maje,
I'm surprised with.
Maje, come on, it's 50-50. You do that, but you look at the hands. Come on now, you do. Yo, don't worry about it.
I do look at the hands.
I look at the hands, but before I have to know what he's talking about.
I just look at the hands.
Oh my God. Hey, I tell you, I look at that. I think my wife has beautiful hands, and I think that's something for me that just carries on. Like I think about, her hands don't change much, or if they do change, I think about why they change as she ages, but that's just beauty. There is something about the hands, right? I don't know why you are looking at it, but why I'm looking at it, the hands are just something that tells something about her,
Yeah.
It's when you're holding the hand or when you're, it's romantic to me.
The hands. Now it's called the hands. Mm-hmm.
For me, my hands and my feet are very important.
And the hair.
the hair also,
And
and
that
the
goes right.
bottles on my lips.
It
And
kind
the
of goes
filler,
right.
and the Botox.
It really does go back to cigars, right?
I'm sorry, guys. No, Randy, sorry. I have at least 2 out of the 3. Maybe I don't have the lips, but I have the hands and I have the hair. So come on now.
That hair. That's a long
When you
hair.
look at a cigar, do you catch yourself looking? The bands are beautiful, right? People will go, a lot of brands will go all out, some not so much. But bands, when they're putting bands on the cigar, that's like the final decoration of that
Yes,
cigar.
absolutely.
It is.
So if you just pull the band off and look at the cigar, really look at it, the way it's made, the way it, and depending on how it's aged, and the smoothness and the wrapper and the beauty. I love the imperfections of a cigar more than I would rather see. What do you call it? Batoon?
Between.
Batoon. Like, I like it more natural. I guess I would say I would rather see my wife when we're alone with no makeup and all that, right? Like if you know, you kind of get where I'm going. Like I want to see her in her natural stage because that's what I'm in love with. And I think the same thing comes with a cigar. The way you look at a cigar, the way you look at it. If you look at, and I think that's for me, that's one of the biggest things that attracts me to a boutique or craft cigar, because like you guys said in the beginning, it's about the passion or that people put into what they want their blends. You could look on the outside, you could look at it another way. So, well, it's just because that's what you can afford. That's where you're starting out. And then you get into these, you grow your company and all of a sudden you're like Budweiser and everything's the same. The cigar is going to be the same type of cigar, consistent, yada, yada, yada. I think the thing that I like about the boutique is just that, as a comparison or as a parallel with a woman. For me as a man, I like the natural look of it. For instance, a Pennsylvanian broadleaf, the way it can have that camo look to it, and they're all different. Like, just there's something about that that's really beautiful to me. I've caught myself taking bands off of legacy cigars just to look at the cigar and compare them to my cigars. This cigar looks just like my cigar, with the exception of this one might had the Batoon on it or whatever. But it's I don't know where I was kind of going down that. I just think that there's something about the cigar that can compare and have so many parallels with life. Right?
In other words, Randy, what you say in these 15 past minutes is that you like natural things.
I do.
Natural
tobacco, the natural look of it is very beautiful to me.
Natural beauty.
Yeah.
Natural beauty. The same.
And then the flavors. Oh my God.
Put it this way, man. I don't care
The same thing. The same thing to me. I like men without makeup.
Is that the way they are in Miami? I didn't know they are. But you go to this, like for instance, I haven't been overseas, but if you go to another country, and I hear a lot of people telling me, when you go to another country, say France or anywhere, you want to get off of the tourist part of it. You want to get back into where you get your mom and pops. That's not this mainstream food thing. And you get back there, now you're going to get the authentic,
the real experience.
You're going to get the real experience. You
want to go eat where the locals eat.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes. Same thing with cigars. I think that's the attraction for me when it comes to boutique stuff.
Yeah.
We should do a drawing. Right?
It should be like an hour ago, but it's okay.
I know, man. I know. I've just been having fun. Let me see. Oh, we got 43 entries. Let's see. Let's put this up there and let's get the drawing out of the way, and then we'll see where that takes us. All right, here we go, guys. If you haven't put hashtag Factory Reserve Cigar Club, do it now or forever hold your peace. And this is for a 1 month only subscription to Factory Reserve Cigar Club, where you'll get 5 to 6 cigars. You're not going to want to miss out on this. Josephus said, I'm here. All right, we're going to go ahead and draw. We've had plenty of time. Here we go. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Who will it be? Must be present to win. Christy, I know Angel's here. Is Christy here? You must say you're here from the place where you posted it. So it should be your YouTube, TikTok.
30 seconds.
Let us know you're here, Christy.
20. 10. 4. 3.
Are you
2.
kidding me? She left. Oh, boy.
At 1
was
second.
that close.
Holy shit.
That
1
was
second.
close. She got down to the
I have my
wire.
fucking timer. I said, oh, shit.
Holding him up. Oh, he must have been. She talking about Angel must be going to sleep.
Christy, send me please your address because that's free. So you are not subscribed to the thing. I believe you're not. You are. You will have to package. But send me your address, please.
Yeah,
and
that's
that will be
cool.
going on the guys. So you know, I'm leaving to the DR on the 15th to the 19th. Well, in fact, I will be in Cuba the 15th, 16th. Then I go to the DR. So the package will be shipping when I come back in the afternoon of the 19th. Right. Just this time. Normally go, pay by the 15th, ship by the 16th, but just happen traveling.
So I know we've kept y'all on here a long time. I know y'all got to be getting tired. We definitely have to do this again. Maybe the dudes should come on y'all's podcast.
Yes, I absolutely agree. You have to teach us how to do this on YouTube.
I will. It is. You got it going on. Honestly, it's just a couple of things that you're just not used to. That's all it is. Once you do it,
we're gonna plan for that, and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it if you stay on here when we go off live. I'll tell you a little bit
I don't
about
know if it was a good idea what you said. I don't know if it was a good idea. When we start the program, they were asking us the questions. So now they have 100% control of asking us the questions.
Yeah, it'd be great though, right?
We had to say, okay, we're the guests now. Let's get
Well, because of this though, like we've just now kind of got to know them, and they're really great. Like there's so much to unpack, right? And so, as far as, but you with the factories and the brands and Aldi, I mean, Aldi missed out on this. I'm so glad that Clint come on. Clint was saying, I said, bro, you got to come on tonight. Aldi can't be here. He's out of town. Safe travels. Y'all pray for safe travels for him.
By the way, Glenn, October 1st to the 16th, I will be in Argentina. So you will be over here on my spot. You can.
Yep. You'll be back.
There's no way I'm going to be. I will be killed if I do that. So you can have
we're coming back whenever you guys decide.
Oh,
we will have you and Puro y Tacón.
Yeah, we're more than happy to have all of you.
Well,
absolutely. Yes.
Any final words before we end this stream, Clint?
Thank you for having me on. And I'm glad that I was on for this and able to meet you two. That was a pleasure. And when I say you two, I mean you two. I've met them before.
Yes, you got any final words?
Absolutely. Let me sencillo. Sois dos hermanas fabulosas. Os peleéis, no os peleéis. La que yo con mi hermano siempre pasa igual. Siempre va a pasar. Son cosas de familia. Pero sois unas personas encantadoras. Una sonrisa que se te cae la baba mirándolo. Sabéis de tabaco. Sabéis estar. Os comportáis como verdaderamente profesionales. Love you guys. You guys are fucking
Gracias.
I tell you what, some people
Gracias.
just are show offs with their language, huh?
Right. That's something, man. Like, if I could speak Spanish, well, never mind. We won't.
I don't know what he said, but it sounded amazing. I'm
It
like,
sounded
man.
good, right?
Most like Brent said, yeah, what
We
he
liked
said.
it, so it's good.
He said,
Thank
yeah.
you so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so y'all hang out for a minute. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go ahead. All right, guys, appreciate y'all hanging out as always. Love
Yeah,
one another. Peace out.